In the very early hours of the morning, witnesses near the Melvin residence reported seeing Lindsay Czarniak rushing out of their home, visibly shaken as she guided Craig Melvin into the back of a private medical transport vehicle. Craig, who has faced health challenges in the past, appeared weak and disoriented, leaving many to fear that something far more serious was happening behind the scenes. Lindsay, usually composed and poised in public, looked deeply distressed, her normally calm demeanor replaced by raw fear and urgency. It was clear something was terribly wrong. The couple was transported to a private emergency facility known for handling high-profile cases. Sources present described the atmosphere as tense, with medical staff immediately ushering Craig into an examination room while Lindsay remained outside pacing anxiously. It was the kind of moment that can make even the strongest individuals crumble, and for Lindsay, this was no exception. For several hours, there was no information coming out of the hospital. No updates, no statements, no sign of relief. Lindsay reportedly stayed in constant contact with family members, close friends, and colleagues as she waited for answers from the doctors. Observers described her as holding back tears, trying to stay strong yet visibly terrified that the news would change everything. Craig Melvin, a beloved journalist, anchor, and father, has always pushed himself physically and emotionally, often far more than people realize. Between long broadcasts, travel for reporting assignments, and his responsibilities as a husband and father, the constant pressure had taken a clear toll. But just how serious was this emergency? When the doctors finally emerged, their expressions said everything before a word was spoken. Lindsay listened closely as they explained that Craig had been experiencing severe medical distress related to complications that had developed gradually over time. The news was the kind that no partner ever wants to hear, leaving both Lindsay and Craig visibly shaken, at one point requiring the support of a nurse just to remain standing. Doctors revealed that Craig's condition required immediate and ongoing treatment. While he was stable for the moment, his body had endured immense strain, and without significant lifestyle changes in medical intervention, the consequences could be devastating. Lindsay, who has spent years balancing a demanding broadcasting career with her role as a supportive wife and mother, suddenly faced a future filled with uncertainty. Behind the cameras and polished appearances, Craig Melvin has always dealt with physical challenges he never fully shared publicly. Close colleagues say he often dismissed warning signs, believing he could push through, work harder, and ignore the strain. Over time, this pattern had placed him in serious danger. Those present reported that Lindsay broke down when doctors clarified the seriousness of the situation. They emphasized that Craig's condition had developed over time, not overnight. Long hours on air, irregular schedules, and constant travel had left him depleted. The heartbreaking reality, he had been carrying this weight largely alone, hoping not to burden those around him. But now, everything had reached a critical point. Once allowed to see Craig, Lindsay refused to leave his side. She held his hand for hours as he rested, whispering to him at times, simply watching him breathe at others, grateful he was still there. For a woman known for her strength, intelligence, and professionalism, this moment exposed a vulnerability few had ever witnessed. The Melvin home has since gone into complete lockdown. Security measures were increased, and close family members flew in to provide support. Lindsay has reportedly canceled several major professional commitments to focus entirely on Craig's recovery, a decision that shocked some in the broadcasting world. But for her, there was never a question. Her husband's health now comes first, above everything. While Craig is receiving the best care possible, the truth remains sobering. The road to recovery will be long, and doctors cannot guarantee a smooth outcome. Strict rest, ongoing treatment, and significant lifestyle changes are required, potentially including stepping away from major reporting assignments and reducing his workload dramatically. For a man whose passion and energy have defined his life, this news is devastating. Craig Melvin is known for constant motion, anchoring broadcasts, reporting on critical stories, and maintaining unwavering dedication to journalism. But life has reminded him of a truth he has long tried to ignore: he is not invincible. This story is still developing, and we will continue to provide updates as Craig Melvin's condition evolves. To stay informed on this situation and other breaking celebrity and news stories, make sure you hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications.